Is it off him? High. Rodri plays it out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Final checks on the touch.
This was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
2 minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on.
Munich have really been terrific at snuffing out.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. There could be only one outcome. Mbappe, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I've been really impressed by this guy, Marmoush, who I expect to be amongst the goals here, Peter. He's, for me, very much the complete package. Great operating alone or in a partnership, but I prefer to see him play off somebody. That's when you really get to see his skills, not just as a finisher, but as someone who initiates as well.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Mbappe! was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Keeper's dealt with that. Now it's Messi. Egypt have the chance to go the other way. Well timed, excellent interception. Ricardo Rodriguez. And here's Ferran Torres. And he's well positioned here. Tries a shot! They've scored! The first significant strike. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Marmoush, that's going wide left. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Ricardo Rodriguez. Ferran Torres. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, great chance! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He leaps! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Come off second best. Takes a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Has a look and place it forward. Can he spark a counter here? Bellingham. That's a sharp pass. Egypt are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Goes for a shot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Ferran Torres. Oh, that's fabulous. Fernandez gets into a good position. Messi! But he's left disappointed.
Messi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Fernandez. That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? This time, surely! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? Messi.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's 𝒂𝒏. And the shot! That's another chance! That is decidedly lacking.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
And he was quick to react. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Can he get on the end of this? Good read, needed to be. And he's heaved it away. And it's made its way. Shoots! Oh, wow, that's crazy! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Foot in. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He has a look up. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the mood in the two on one side, misery on the other.
Munich absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Threads one in. Pass somewhat off target. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Salah. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That has ended up in no man's land. Mohamed Salah. Marmoush. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No way through there. Bellingham. Spread it left. Ferran Torres providing an outlet on that flank. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Egypt are looking to go forward now. Oh, can he get onto this? This game already looks like a fait accompli. And he's forced to go back. De Ligt. 𝒂𝒏 being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now, can they get him away? Messi receives it in a wide position. Mbappe didn't quite work for him. Tries to pass it through. Always onto this. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Ricardo Rodriguez. It's Bellingham. And it's Hakimi. Spread to the right. Fernandez. Oh, there's a probing ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Here comes the corner. Tries to get it clear. Ball is over the line. Nice control. Looking for the far post. And he's taking no chances there. Ferran Torres! And that's a sharp finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy. Big chance! Oh, this looks sharp.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's being shifted off it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Good ball over the top. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 8.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around.
Terrific effort! And it's hoisted clear. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 81 minutes is number 24, Fernandez.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Messi. Messi is the team's great visionary. And it's Hakimi. Now it's Bellingham. This is a promising build-up. And he's straight offside. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Coming on the field, number 25, number 15.
Just 5 minutes left. Mbappe. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That has been slung wide. Mohamed Salah.
There will be
Marmoush, head out towards the right wing. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Has crossed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Rodri. Bellingham. And Fernandes. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We stand for the national anthem of Poland. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind. and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or indeed getting too comfortable.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Poland are looking to go forward now. Zielinski. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? Foot in. Out of play for a throw. Bellingham. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Ferran Torres. Cash. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. And here's Messi. Mbappe. Bednarek clears it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Mbappe. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a good-looking delivery. And he's there to clear it. Lewandowski. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, this is a great position. Great chance! He's delivered all right! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 18 minutes is number 9, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Malaysia have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's a really well-measured ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
He's rising! Oh, good finish. But that is not going to count.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Shot a goal! Oh, it's hit the post! Bednarek gets it away. Looks to the other side.
Well spotted.
Fernandez. And here's Ferran Torres. Zielinski. Half an hour played now. Aleksandrowski. He's picked his way through. Saad. Rodri. Ricardo Rodriguez. And Fernandez. And it's Rodri. Over to the right flank. Back where it came from. Spread to the right. Zielinski.
Malaysia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Rodri. Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Rodri. Fernandez. Here's Rodri. Bellingham. Hakimi. Bellingham. Pass somewhat off target. Zalewski. And it's Zielinski. Kiwior kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Malaysia leading by 1 at the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Malaysia just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Malaysia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Fernandez. Looking to play him in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Fernandez. Knocks it into space. Ferran Torres. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Malaysia are still that goal to the good. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's a key interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Fernandez. And it's Rodriguez. Looking for options for movement. Very nicely done. Lovely, now then. That is lovely. Rodri. Mbappe being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to...
Decent chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Pressure, what pressure? He feels